Okay, and we'll be starting with Madhu's introduction. Here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm delighted to warmly greet all the innovation leaders, investors and startups who are joining us today for EthAum's Partners Industry 5.0 Innovation Day. Just to introduce myself, I'm Madhu Gupta, Managing Partner at EthAum. We are a deep tech revenue scaler based in Singapore and have supported 100 plus B2B global startups so far. As you may know, EthAum is popular for its zero-based revenue scaler program. We conduct this program with the sole purpose of securing enterprise pilots through our go-to-market ecosystem and activities. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that we onboarded 11 Industry 5.0 startups for our zero-based revenue scaler program. These startups are from pre-seed to Series A stages, disrupting diverse sectors such as mobility, real estate construction, utility, logistics, orthopedic, and furniture manufacturing. During this program, EthAum and startups will be collaborating with various manufacturing leaders and system integrators to unlock pilots. And what could be a better way to initiate this startup enterprise collaboration than hosting an innovation day with corporate leaders? Today, you will watch the pre-recorded video pitches for 4 minutes and we will take 1 or 2 questions. If there are more questions, then please feel free to put them in the chat section and the respective founders will reply soon. I hope you have fun at the event and fall in love with the founders' passion and innovative solutions. I will now ask Pankaj to move the event along. Once again, thanks a lot for joining us today and your support. Thank you.
Okay, as you may have expected, we also have a very diverse and amazing jury with a lot of experience in the investment and corporate innovation space. This jury will rate startups according to a few criteria and provide feedback at the end of the session. Now I would request our esteemed jury to introduce themselves. If I may start with Andy. Andy, please give a quick 30 seconds introduction, please.
Doubt it'll take 30 seconds. So thank you. Andy Macquarie. I've been in the semiconductor and electronics industry for about 40 years. Materials engineer initially, but passions in the commercialization side. So taking products to market. So
thanks a lot, Andy. I appreciate your time today. Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon Richardson. I've been in the industrial automation space for about 20 years now. Been a part of a CTO in startups before, along with large multinational companies, currently in Honeywell.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Brendan. Appreciate your time today. Dan?
Hey, everyone. This is Dan Muller. I'm the owner of logistics agency Lodestar, which is the agent for an American freight brokerage, Pierce Worldwide Logistics, that's been in the market for the past 43 years. We help businesses to deliver goods in the USA and all over the world.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Dan. Appreciate your time today. Ravi, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Ravi. I've been about 25 years into semiconductor industry. Previously, I've done a couple of startups, got an exit as well, predominantly into the semiconductor space and also into the social media space. Looking forward to hearing from all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Ravi. Appreciate your time. Alan?
Hi, this is Alan, 26 years in the energy industry, driving digital innovation for Schlumberger or SLB, based in Houston, Texas. Looking forward to hear some of the exciting projects from you guys today. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Alan, for your time today. Balachandran?
Hi, everyone. Good evening and good morning. This is Balachandran. I am heading a division of MEP and sustainable for the group of Kerega Jacob. I have around 30 plus experience and on a technical side as well as energy, sustainable and development. So I'm looking for a good startup, what actually can be popped up from this event.
Thank you, Balachandran. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Farad?
Hey, I'm Varad. I have been into industrial automation space for about 14 years. Worked on a lot of product development. In the last 6 years, I've been predominantly working in product management area at national as well as global scale in different type of product lines.
Thank you. Thank you, Varad. Appreciate your time. Again, thanks to all the jury members for being part of the event today. I'm sure we will have some really interesting questions from your side, and you will have a lot of fun listening to these pitches and asking them questions. Jurors, please don't forget to score startups after their pitches. We will also seek your final take at the end of all the pitches, presentations. Also, please use the jury suffix with your name so that the audience can identify you easily. Now it's time to dive into our very first presentation. It is a company called Integrators, which is protecting critical infrastructure and connected vehicles against emerging wireless threats. And here we go.
Hello, I'm Michalis, co-founder and CEO of Integrators Technologies, a cybersecurity startup securing our wirelessly interconnected world. Founded in August 2023, Integrators redefines IoT security. Driven by our 30+ years of combined experience in wireless communication security, we tackle critical weaknesses in wireless networks and devices. With 13 billion wireless IoT devices projected by 2025, the attack surface in critical infrastructure like smart grids and connected transport systems is growing. Traditional solutions can't keep up, and they fail to tackle the most dangerous wireless threats. IoT attacks are rising, projected to increase by 37%, leading to 10 trillion euros in damages by 2025. This isn't just about data breaches. It's about protecting our privacy, our infrastructure, and our lives. That's where Final Mile comes in. Final Mile is more than a cybersecurity solution. It's a modular framework built using zero trust principles to autonomously defend IoT devices against wireless threats. Our embedded algorithms detect and neutralize attacks instantly, covering multiple wireless technologies in real time. We don't just react to threats, we spot them in their tracks. Final Mile comes into 3 flavors to meet the diverse needs of multiple industries. Our flagship embedded version of Final Mile safeguards critical systems like 5G EV chargers, industrial IoT gateways, and connected vehicles, neutralizing threats before they cause harm. Our value proposition centers around robust protection against emerging threats, enhanced safety and security, financial risk mitigation, and a future-proof innovation and compliance. Final Mile accelerates digital transformation, secures smart cities, and restores trust in connected systems. The IoT security market projected to reach 55 billion euros by 2028. This is driven by growing attack surface and evolving regulations. We aim to capture 38 million euros in market share within the next 7 years by focusing on fast-growing sectors like smart manufacturing and connected transport. Integrators' focus on advanced wireless endpoint protection sets us apart. While others target perimeter defenses, Final Mile secures the vulnerable last mile of connectivity. Our adaptable technology and flexible contracts gives us a competitive edge. We're optimizing Final Mile through strategic pilots and preparing for a major algorithmic update. Our participation in top accelerators and key partnerships position us for growth. With our combined experience and expertise and strong support by our partners, we are strategically positioned for further future growth. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to work with you in securing our wireless world.
Okay, we have Michalis to respond to your questions. Please go ahead. Jury members, you can raise your hand or unmute yourself. Any questions? And you may be seeing poll on your screen. Please respond to that.
Sorry, not able to find the hand button, but can I ask a question?
Please go ahead, Ravi.
Thanks for the nice presentation. Could you please share what stage is your company in? What is your revenue profile right now? Who are your current customer? Any details into that, please?
Okay, thank you for your question. Actually, our company right now is pre-revenue. We are trying to run our first pilots with the local operator here in Cyprus. And we have interest also from the operator in Latvia to run some pilot tests, but we didn't generate any real revenue yet. So yeah, this is the status right now. We are
Thank you,
seeking
Mihalis.
Yeah.
Any other question that we have for Intellectro?
A quick question, if I may.
Please.
I'm looking for clarity on the target customer. Who's really going to take this to market with you? Because I see partners, but I don't know how they're really taking it to market.
Yes, this is what we are trying to do is actually to build our sales funnel so we can have access to more decision makers within the industries we target. Our primary market, let's say, is the automotive industry, but also it's sometimes slow. So we are trying to get into the industry through smart cities project first.
Thank you, Mihalis, for your response. If you have more questions for Intellectra, please put them in the chat section. The next presentation is AC3D, which offers 3D printers for real estate development and construction industry. And here we go.
Hi, my name is Max. I'm CEO at AC3D, a developer of vertically integrated 3D printed technologies that makes construction cheaper, greener, and more productive. Traditional construction is the world's largest $40 trillion industry, but as big it is, as big as the problems it creates. The global housing shortage estimated at around 12 million homes annually, driven by following reasons: lack of productivity in the existing technologies, high construction costs, and global labor shortage in the construction industry. Even bigger is the environmental impact. Traditional construction is the world's #1 waste producer, and it's also responsible for almost half of global carbon emissions, including 10% coming from the cement production. AC3D is ready to tackle these problems. Just one 3D printer can produce up to 100 homes in a year and reduce the construction cost up to 50%. With our 3D printers, you will have to use just 2 workers instead of 10 to reach the same productivity. 3D printing also provides a greater sustainability and significant waste reduction, freedom of architecture, and resilience to disasters which happen more often those days. To achieve those, we have developed a range of next-generation construction 3D printers with following advantages: structural rigidity, which provides highest reliable printing speed and the surface quality; modular design with adjustable printing area and unlimited lengths that allow us to print 3-story buildings; screeds and tangential print head, providing an option to get a flatter surface and traditional look for your home. We are using a cementless geopolymer as net zero material for greener construction. AC3D is the only technology provider that developed a range of 3D printers covering needs from R&D purposes to printing of the large industrial warehouses. Our 3D printers are already available in the United Arab Emirates. Here we helped Dubai municipality to print 20 benches for the beautification project of Al Khazan Park. You are more than welcome to visit it in person. Recently, we launched a partnership to print our first on-site villa in Dubai together with Damak Properties, so one of the largest UAE developers. A few more words about our latest traction. Recently, we acquired the first 4 commercial contracts and expect over $1 million revenue in 2024. A few pilot projects are confirmed in Montana and Nevada, and more than 20 pre-orders for printers and services received globally. We have 4 patents, and our machines are offering top-notch printing quality. Now we are about to print our first on-site villas in the GCC and United States. AC3D is a team of professionals in global business development, mechatronics, material science, architecture, and structural engineering. We are ready to supply you with the most advanced construction 3D printers on the market, including educational printers, off-site microfactory machines with high production capacity, and on-site models allowing to print up to 500 square meter buildings. Our printer cost is including A to Z support that needed for successful implementation to business. Aside from 3D printers, we are ready to provide a range of on-demand printing services, including production of concrete parts, infrastructure and beautification items, housing and commercial buildings. Currently, we are raising our second venture round of $1.5 million. Join AC3D today and use your chance to become a part of one of the most impactful projects ever. We are looking forward to changing the construction industry and therefore helping the planet. Thank you.
Okay, we have Max on the call to respond to your questions. Balachandran, probably you may have questions since you come from the real estate construction industry.
Yes, I just want to know, I seen he mentioned that Damak and other park, what he had done it, and what is actually the penetration in Middle East market and how they support other than Middle East market.
We find the Middle East market like one of our key markets now because we see a wide variety of support from governments here. We see big support and even national programs that include construction and 3D printing as national strategies. You can find this in programs of Saudi Arabia Vision 2030, same in UAE strategy. That's actually a reason why we landed here. Originally, we are a US company. We're based in San Francisco, but in US, it takes like 1 year now to get the permits for building our house. In GCC, it takes like 1 month.
And what is the material you said, for the net zero purpose? And
for net zero, we use a geopolymer. It's like a special type of concrete where the cement is replaced with geopolymer components like metakaolin, fly ash. So at the end of the day, we get a very high class concrete with zero impact to environment.
And the edges it is not a straightforward. It look like a curvy edges due to your easy movement of your printer. How it will be, because when we have a building, it's supposed to be a sharp edges and walls. And how do you manage with that, this product?
You can vary it. First of all, 3D printer is very flexible tool set for a construction company or development company, and everything can be adjusted. We normally show these curved designs because it's something unique that can be hardly done with traditional tech. But if it's needed, we can do it in traditional ways as well. Like it's very possible.
If at all we would like to see the product, do we have anything anywhere the machine is available to visit in Middle East?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to visit us in Dubai. We have here operating facility in Jabal Ali. We're now moving the big machine to Damak plot. We are finishing foundation here. So in late October, most likely we would be able to visit us in 2 plots, in on-site plot at Damak facility and our own facility in Jabal Ali. Also, we would be able to make like a live tour to visit our projects like within Dubai city. Al Khazan Park, for example. It's very impressive in life.
Thank you, Max.
Saturday, Sunday, we will meet and we'll discuss about it. From my side, done.
Thanks a lot, Balachandran. Let's take one last question from Ravi, and then let's move on to the next presentation. Please, Ravi, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. Just a quick question. There are other 3D printer companies also in this space. How are you differentiating from them?
Well, as I mentioned in presentation, the most key things, what interesting for a construction company who buys a machine, of course, the surface quality. As we showed in presentation, we can either provide a top-notch printing quality, so all the layers are very even and beautiful, so there is no need in additional finishing. You can keep it like this, or you can use a special print head with screeds and get a flat surface and make a traditional look for your building by traditional finishing. Another thing, of course, is high productivity, because what you expect from a tool, you want to make it cost efficient. And we print really quickly, like this house you see in presentation, the glamping unit, which you can see in Dubai, we print it just for 4 hours now. And it's 20 square meter high-class monolithic building.
Thank you, Max. We'll have to take more questions in the chat. Please, I see Andy has put in 1 question, so thanks a lot, Andy. Max, let's take that question. The next presentation is...
Quick request, please. Can we take 30 seconds break in between, because we need to fill the forms as well, otherwise we might forget.
Sure. Yeah, please. The next presentation is EthAum's, which offers portable water analysis technology to detect contamination such as arsenic and PFAS. And here we go.
Hi, I'm David Sarby, co-founder and CEO of EthAum's. EthAum's developing next-generation digital technologies to safeguard one of our most precious assets, water. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that nearly half of U.S. tap water contains so-called forever chemicals. These are chemicals that are cancer-causing, and they're all over the United States, with over 70 million Americans potentially affected, according to the EPA. In fact, the EPA recently enacted regulations that requires a range of industries to have regular monitoring of these chemicals. It's not just a US problem, it's a global problem. It's in Europe, it's in Asia, it's in many parts of the world. But the key problem, the critical problem, is it's too slow and too expensive to measure these at the moment. It requires a $500,000 piece of kit and an expensive technician, and it costs between $300 and $500 per sample. Consumers just say it's just too expensive. What's needed is a simple, rapid, affordable test to measure these, and that is what Aquafirm has delivered. We have delivered the Aquafirm platform, which is a diabetes test for water. It enables simple, rapid, affordable testing. It's cloud connected so that the data is immediately uploaded to the cloud for real-time mapping and data analysis. Nothing like this has been possible before. We have a scalable manufacturing process that helps us to manufacture the test strips, which are at the core of this technology. We make these by the thousands now, but that can be scaled up to the hundreds of thousands very, very rapidly. We're already selling these into the research market and into the biosensor market. What differentiates us from other technologies is our affordability and the fact that we can do things very rapidly at high throughput. No other technology has the ability to do that. What we have is system flexibility, which enables us to develop new tests very rapidly. So we have tests coming for salinity, for E. coli, and we already have tests for heavy metals and a range of antibiotics. Our value proposition is quite simple. We are priced to deliver 50 to 80% cost savings compared with current lab tests, our competition. And this precision and pricing will disrupt the market. We anticipate that we'll break even within 18 months of PFAS product launch. Our go-to-market strategies are both B2B and B2C routes, and that's using both partners and distributors, as well as direct online sales for some of our products. We have very strong traction already with customers, including UK water companies, including Severn Trent and Southern Water, and a range of universities already using our technology. We have partnership discussions with a range of funders and partners who are interested in working with us in a number of ways. Our target markets will be both solution providers, the beverage industry, water test labs, and a whole range of others, as well as consumers. And we think that regulatory requirements and consumer concerns will drive demand for this technology. We have other products as well, including Aquaform SaaS software. This is software which enables infrastructure design and optimization, as well as, and that will be targeting city planners and architects, as well as Poseidon Aqua, which is a lab-based system which enables very high precision, which will be available in a year and a half's time. What makes us so strong is the founders and the team that we have put together. We have industry seasoned founders with a committed team, and together we are going to develop this technology to address a range of issues. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We have David on the call to respond to your questions. And you may be seeing a poll on your screen. Please respond to that. Any questions for David? Yep, Bharat, please go ahead.
Hey, David, very nice presentation. It was very interesting. You said you're approaching two-side, direct to consumer versus B2B, and the type of things that are needed on both ends could be widely different, right?
Yeah.
And if you were to kind of like look at it from your prioritization perspective, how do you see it, and how, if there is a competitor in this space, then how are they approaching it against that?
So, a great question. Yeah. So effectively, we'll start it'll be B2B to start with, for sure. We've got a number of water companies that are already very interested in this technology. As PFAS, as I tried to highlight in the presentation, is a huge, huge concern in the U.S. If you look up PFAS in Wall Street Journal or CNN, it's been all over the pages there. A lot of concern. The key issue as I said, with consumers that want to have tested. They're very concerned about this, but it's too expensive. It's $300 or $500 to test. Having a test like ours would revolutionize the market. So let me explain the Poseidon Aqua that I mentioned. That actually is something that we will be able to get down into the market early in 2026. It's a year and a half from now. We'll be selling that into the water test market. There'll be water test labs all over the U.S. that'll be looking for this. We've already had discussions with investment groups in the U.S. who can see that this, because it will radically reduce the costs of doing this. LC mass is an expensive, slow process. We have a process that revolutionizes that will make it more affordable and more rapid.
Thank you. Thank you, David, for your response. Any other question for EthAum before we move on to the next presentation?
Hey, Pankaj, this is Suresh here.
Please go ahead.
So David, in addition to USA, are there any other countries where the forever chemicals are mandated to be monitored? And a corollary to this question is, I can see the sensor that you have made. What would differentiate, because I think the physics would be pretty common, what would differentiate you to keep your competitive advantage?
Great. Well, so in terms of the first question, there are many countries, certainly in Europe, that do have a mandated now limitation in terms of for PFAS, for example, for the forever chemicals. So there's going to be a lot of interest there. In terms of the competitive advantage, we do have patents on our methodology. What we have in terms of the platform that we've developed. It's largely an electrochemistry-based platform, but we have some very specialized aspects that give us a huge competitive advantage in terms of the technology, in terms of how we handle the chemistry and the physics and making it all happen. One of the big issues has been over many years, people have been trying to use the same chemistry that we have, but they haven't been able to get the electrodes to work properly for a variety of reasons. We have a patented technology that lets you do what's called surface enhancement that makes that electrode surface ideal for the type of chemistry we're doing. So it really enhances the ability of this to detect what we need to detect. So it's in the technology. I'm happy Tony Cass is on the call here. He's one of the original inventors, and we have a strong team of scientists that are making this happen.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. There are more questions in the chat.
Okay.
Moving on to the next presentation, it is EnSmart, which offers IoT and AI-powered outage management solution for elevated grid intelligence. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Kiran Yadala from EnSmart. We are on a mission to revolutionize power grid operations using smart sensors and AI. EnSmart was founded in 2022 as a venture supported by Nibit Technologies, a global company delivering wireless infrastructure solutions in over 200 countries. Our team, guided by top industry leaders and experts, is driven by a mission to accelerate IoT adoption and grid modernization in the US. Grid outages require the mobilization of linemen, trucks, and supplies. Lack of information significantly impacts utilities, leading to costly restorations and prolonged outages. However, this traditional approach also poses risks such as safety hazards for the linemen and potential delays in restoration due to manual assessments. Without real-time data, prioritization and dispatching crew is inefficient. Manual assessments and truck rolls delay repairs, extending restoration times and underscoring the need for digitization. EnSmart transforms the restoration process with digitization. Using smart sensors, we provide real-time data on the location of the outages, ensure crew have the right tools before they reach the job, and automate supply tracking to guarantee material availability, and all this integrated into a single dashboard. This allows utilities to make informed decisions and streamline dispatch as well as reduce restoration times. EnSmart will transform utility operations with real-time monitoring and alerts. It accelerates storm response with instant damage assessments and enhances wildfire prevention by detecting whole sway to proactively de-energize the lines, minimizing the fire risk. And with remote outage assessments, EndSmart cuts down on the truck rolls, and additionally, it also supports proactive maintenance during normal operations with alerts on the pole impacts, boosting asset reliability and safety. EndSmart enhances grid reliability and efficiency while reducing operational costs and improving service quality. Our estimates show that in a full-scale deployment, restoration times can be significantly reduced, and the average interruption duration and frequency can be improved by at least 10% on the grids. EndSmart drives efficient grid operations while ensuring near-perfect compliance with tool safety. With a simple monthly investment of $5, it helps avoid significant restoration costs, yielding over 3,000% returns while improving grid reliability metrics. EndSmart simplifies the fragmented and complex IoT landscape with a straightforward plug-and-play approach. Combining various aspects of grid operation modernization into one seamless platform, our proprietary Edge Gateway integrates hardware, connectivity, and data from multiple sensing technologies into a single cloud-based dashboard, just like Amazon's Ring, where different sensors provide a centralized view in one easy-to-use application. We launched an operational deployment with Baltimore Gas and Electric, which is an Exelon company and the largest utility in the US. We are simultaneously working on expanding our solution to other utilities. We aim to have 3 production customers by end of next year. EndSmart will evolve by expanding its capabilities via advanced data integration and machine learning models. By combining environmental and grid data, we will move from reactive to proactive outage prevention while expecting sharper fault detection, automated maintenance, and dynamic response strategies. EndSmart will revolutionize utility operations as it evolves, driving greater efficiency and customer satisfaction. Thank you so much.
Okay, we have Kiran on the call to respond to your questions. Kiran, please. And jury members, please go ahead. You may be seeing a poll on your screen. Please respond to that. Yes, Suresh, please go ahead.
So Kiran, is the real value prop in quicker restoration of the power, or is it in the SAIDI and SAIFI of the grid?
So the value proposition is in improving the reliability of the grid, Suresh, right? Like, which is eventually translate to SAIDI and SAIFI, but also the utilities are always looking to, like, enhance not only just the storm restoration response times, but also, like we were mentioning, the wildfire outage, the wildfire prevention, and any other remote monitoring and management on these grids, right? So those becomes the value-added features.
And the installation cost of these sensors across the grid, who picks up the cost?
So at this point, the customer is asking us to do the installation as well, for deployment that we're doing, but eventually it's up to them. So we can offer those services with our background.
Okay.
Okay, any other question for Kiran? Okay.
Kiran,
Please go
I
ahead.
have something. I just the one question. I just want to know whether limited with a grid, or you are limited with any other services also, or you are open to do it other than power grid?
So in any utility company, right? Like it's power grids. I mean, like, again, electric and gas. So those are our customers.
So if at all we have a certain requirement based on same protocol, what you are actually managing it, will you be able to do it?
Yes, actually. So the underlying platform is a combination of the network connectivity, and the gateway itself integrates these different hardware sensors, right? So you could kind of technically put any sensor on the same protocol and get data from that sensor.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for the question. The next presentation is Smart IR, which offers AI solution to analyze drivers' physiology and behavior to assess driving and health concerns. And here we go.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to present DriveSafe. SmartIR's groundbreaking AI-powered driving safety solution. Today, I will share how we are addressing critical road safety challenges with advanced technology, delivering real impact for our partners and clients. The commercial driving sector faces alarming safety risks. Driver distraction, fatigue, and unsafe habits cause a significant number of accidents. Phone usage increases crash risk by 23 times, and fatigue accounts for 50% of all accidents. These issues result in not only life-threatening consequences, but also immense operational losses. Companies need proactive tools to ensure their drivers' safety, reduce risk, and lower cost. DriveSafer's SmartIR's AI-driven solution for real-time monitoring of driver behavior. Our system tracks distractions such as phone use, smoking, fatigue, and seatbelt violations, providing immediate alerts and personalized coaching to prevent accidents before they happen. Our unique selling point that DriveSafe offers through real-time vital signs monitoring and biometric identification, and the ability to identify risky driving conditions ahead of time, possibly as early as 2 hours. This ensures compliance, accountability, and actionable data to improve both safety and operational efficiency. Additionally, DriveSafe's seamless integration makes it adaptable for diverse industries, from logistics to passenger transport. DriveSafe delivers tangible value by reducing accidents by up to 20%, cutting insurance costs by up to 15%, and enhancing operational efficiency by 30%. It offers tailored service packages, from basic monitoring to premium options like GPS tracking and harsh braking detection, ensuring scalable safety solutions for companies of all sizes. By leveraging our advanced AI capabilities, companies can drastically minimize risks and streamline safety operations, empowering them to focus on growth without compromising on safety. DriveSafe is already making a significant impact in various sectors. For example, TransFS, a logistics company, implemented our solution and achieved a 30% reduction in driver-related incidents. Similarly, our collaboration with TOGG, an EV manufacturer, demonstrates how DriveSafe seamlessly enhances driver well-being in innovative mobility solutions. These use cases underline our technology's versatility and effectiveness in improving safety and operational outcomes for businesses. SmartIR stands out in the competitive landscape by offering advanced AI-driven driver assistance, with a key differentiator in early drowsiness detection. Compared to rivals like Nauto and Mobileye, SmartIR provides highly customizable solutions, targeting diverse sectors, including logistics and smart cities. With superior flexibility and a focus on safety and innovation, SmartIR is positioned as a leader in driving assistant technology. At SmartIR, we are transforming road safety with AI, led by CEO Ganesh Bashal, and expert in AI transportation. Bora ensures DriveSafe stays user-friendly, while Honor drives awareness and adoption. Our diverse team is committed to innovation and delivering top-tier solutions for safer driving. In conclusion, DriveSafe is more than just a driver monitoring tool. It's a transformative safety solution that empowers companies to reduce risk, cut costs, and enhance operational performance. Let's make driving smarter, safer, and more efficient. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. We have Gonik on the call to respond to your questions. Jury members, yeah, please, Ravi, go ahead.
Thank you. Excellent product. Just quick one. What is the key differentiator from the competition, and what is the customer stickiness in this? Like, this is a software solution. Anybody can come up with a similar solution. What is the customer stickiness in this?
Excellent question. Thank you very much for your comment as well. Our key differentiator is having on the side of the business and also the liability mitigation plan. So we, rather than the other driver monitoring solution, we do not only monitor and inform the driver what is going on with him or herself, we do inform the liability owner as well in time. And this in time is our basically the patentable technology which is relying on human physiology. So unlike other technologies, we can understand what physiological event is occurring in the person, and we can deliver the risks in an advanced manner, like 2 hours. So of course there will be more competition heading for smart IR, but we will be on the trailing edge of the technology by always tracing the customer needs.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Konik.
A quick one, Konik, if I may ask Suresh here. With such an acute shortage of semis and truck drivers today, and with very rapid autonomous driving tractor trailers that are coming up on horizon, why would you like to monitor this? I mean, who would you monitor and who will pay for it? And why would drivers join if you have monitoring like this?
It's a very common question as well, and thank you very much for this question. The transformation of autonomous vehicle is taking place, but we need infrastructure to just cover 100%. And throughout this transformation, the companies or the technology landscape should be offering something in between, just transforming or enabling the AI capabilities for everyone, with driver and also for the autonomous vehicles, because they will be operating in the same road. So it will be, rather than being a competition, I believe this is a complementary tool to sufficiently enhance the road safety while the autonomous vehicles are wandering around on the roads. So we are just empowering AI and leveraging this power of AI for the drivers throughout this transformation.
Thank you, Konik, for the response. The next one is Fidasi, which is leveraging AI and 3D printing to deliver bespoke shoe designing and shopping experience. And here we go.
Hello, we are Fidasi, and we empower consumers to purchase custom footwear easily, digitally, and affordably. Almost all of us have different size foot, but we have to wear same and standard size shoes for both feet. While some of us may be okay with this, 20% of us are excluded from the shoe sizing system today. Especially with a growing geriatric population, more and more people are going to need custom shoes. Who will provide comfortable shoes for these outliers? The answer is not many, because custom footwears, they are expensive, slow, and inaccessible. So we asked ourselves, why is that the case? And we found that for shoemakers, gathering accurate foot data is a key problem. There's a clear trade-off between accuracy and cost. If you want a pair of custom shoes, you will need to make an appointment, visit the shoe shop, have your feet measured either by a machine or manually, which is time-consuming, labor-intensive, and expensive. As a team of research scientists and engineers, we are here to break that trade-off. That's why we developed our scanning solution, where our smartphones can help us capture accurate foot data so that shoemakers can accelerate their production speed by more than 10 times. How it works is that you use our app to scan your feet, and our algorithm will build a 3D model of your foot. Then, based on the specific needs you have, we'll make a customized 3D printed shoe last to share with our partner shoemakers to make the shoes for you. With our solution, shoemakers can solely focus on making shoes, as we would automate the process of measurement, design, and last making. Our mission is to connect consumers and businesses worldwide. Consumers can get easy access to personalized footwear, while we help shoemakers accelerate production, save costs, and break the geographic barrier. So far, we are partnering with the Department of Veterans Affairs and have onboarded 5 shoemakers on our platform. As we continue to innovate, we plan to enter the sports market to help athletes take their performance to the next level before going to the general footwear market. We see a future where your shoes are made only for your feet, and we are ready to lead the charge. With 7 billion smartphones and advancement in AI, we're ready to enter a new era of mass customization. Our team is comprised of PhDs from MIT and University of Wisconsin, and we have 70 plus peer-reviewed papers, 15 plus patents, and 3 engineering awards in the automotive industry. Thank you, and if you're interested to learn more about us, please feel free to connect.
Okay, we have Jiang. Yeah, please, Ravi, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, thank you. Once again, a great application of AI. Quick question. What is the actual size of this market, of the custom shoe? Like, is it only for the medical purpose or?
Yeah, I think custom shoes can be divided into many sub-different categories, but altogether it's around 10 billion.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a question from Dan. Do you have patent on the technology? Can you please respond to that, Kevin?
I'm sorry, there's a question.
Yeah, there's a question from another jury member, and it's
We have
patent.
we have 3 patents so far for technology.
Okay.
So our 3 patents is regarding the scanning solution and the 3D printing.
Thank you, Kevin. We have another question from Brenton. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to understand your go-to-market approach, to differentiate yourself in the market compared to like the big boys, Nike, the rest of them.
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't want to compete directly with them. So that's why we're starting in the orthopedic shoe market, mostly focused on veterans and diabetic people, because they are suffering a lot from their condition and they see custom shoes as a necessity. So that's what we're starting with. And then the reason that we're so confident in this area is because our scanning solution, mobile scanning solution, is the most accurate that we found in the market, because custom shoes is where millimeter difference is big, especially if you're diabetic and your nerves are damaged. So I think this is our competitive advantage. So once we set our foot in the medical space, then we want to start going to customization for footwear. So for footwear, for sports performance, because most athletes, they have custom footwear, but then that's not the case for junior athletes or just recreational athletes. So I think sports will be the next market we want to focus on after we've tackled the orthopedic shoe side.
Hey, Kevin, quick follow-up of what Ravi asked. So is it a healthcare product, or because it is counter to the consumer psychology to customize it to the extent that nobody else will have it or can use it, you lose the brand, you lose the personalization, accessorization. So how did you validate your theory and size of the market?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question. So right now we are positioning ourselves as a healthcare product because the diabetic population, they suffer a lot from not being able to get the shoes they need. But we see as a starting point, but eventually when we go to the mass consumer space, it's not going to be a healthcare product. It's more going to be a footwear brand with a focus on personalization and custom fitting.
Okay.
Thank you, Kevin, for taking all these questions. The next one is My Way, which is delivering machine intelligence for advanced manufacturing. And here we go.
Hi everyone, this is Ricardo Castagno, a younger business developer of My Way, the European startup born to prevent cost in industrial applications via artificial intelligence. Imagine that in your manufacturing company, a machine unexpectedly breaks down. You'll need to order the replacement component, facing delivering delays, and coordinate with your maintenance team. This results in a loss of hundreds of thousands of dollars in production and so revenue. Or imagine waking up tomorrow morning discovering that your company has to pay a penalty fee because a batch of production that should have not passed arrived to your client. And the need to be more sustainable today has to come first from the industry, looking for solutions to decrease its carbon footprint. And believe it or not, a stupid AI turning on and off your machines when necessary can reduce the overall energy consumption by 15 to 20%. These scenarios today can be avoided. Your processes and your activities must be made more efficient. That's why MyWay has developed an IoT management platform that integrates artificial intelligence and Internet of Things together. We harness the power of IoT data from sensor, from machinery equipped with OPC-UA servers, or directly from existing third-party softwares. We analyze and get value from all this data by training multimodal, edge, or generative algorithms to learn on how to predict anomalies, defects, or production stoppages. Our solution focuses on industrial, medical, enertech, as well as transport and logistics applications, enabling technical services such as predictive maintenance, quality control, process control, to even non-technical services to enable equipment as a service business model. The solution combines various technologies to provide users with a comprehensive infrastructure without the need for programming skills, simplifying everyone's job. We use cloud technology for the no-code configuration of the platform, edge computing for real-time AI management, and blockchain to certify any activity on a time basis, ensuring compliance with regulation. This internationally patented solution includes over 50 ready-to-use models, continuously enriched by our AI engineer and third-party developers. Any type or source of data can be valorized and exploited by multimodal and multivariant AI, delivering the best information to the end user. And when data is not available, we use custom-built AI, generative AI, to augment your data. Once the problem is identified, we deliver the AI model using our platform to enable future scalable models and services. Today we are a healthy company, bragging about a beautiful location in Ses Levante between Cinque Terre and Portofino, growing by the year with a $3 million yearly to turnover, present in Europe and in the US. The startup is as good as our seasoned founders, Fabrizio and Walter, who are bringing to the table decades of expertise in the Industry 4.0 with several successful previous exits. We're a team of 40 people, making AI a real game changer to Industry 4.0 companies that are looking for efficiency and savings. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we have Ricardo on the call. Yes, Brendan, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really curious, what is the differentiation here? I've seen several solutions like this, even developed some myself. So I'm very curious, you know, what makes this one special, and what segment of the industrial market are you really focused on?
Yeah, hi, Brandon. Thank you for your question. So for the more technical questions, I leave the answer to my CEO, Fabrizio Cardinali, who is here on the call.
Yeah, I guess it's both. Thank you for the very important question. I think it's both technical and commercial. Technically, well, it's a 15 years development platform. So there's a lot of details inside of it, which are quite unique. We hold 3 patents about the intelligent digital twins. One is how to deliver edge AI, and the other one is all about using new AI, multimodal, and agentic AI models. But in a nutshell, everybody is streaming millions of data upstream, but very few are creating a pipeline which then can be delivered effectively behind the premise of a very critical infrastructures on the edge with orchestration and syncing of all the algos done even without any web connection, and also using accelerators, ASIC-based on-chip using neural chips. So somebody can decide, I stream up millions of data, I upload via Docker any existing algo from the big 5-ish big producers of models, or you do your own and it runs on the cloud, or you can use alternative models and ship them down directly to the IoT edge or very edge. We also have a blockchain, which is used to certify all the data sets that you've used for training and all the algos that you have produced, which is quite constraining for the new European regulation about AUAI, where you can't just ship data and algos, but there's a very constrained about who did what and when in the pipeline. So this is technically some of the key differentiations, but there are much more. It's an enterprise AI management system, and you need to go through the demo and see it working extensively to see how it benchmarks with the few others out there. So we really have counted maximum 10 platforms which are doing AI management system for machinery data at an enterprise level. Things like Falconry, Relayer, Sensei, Uptake, Augury in New York, and few others have got the same level of completeness that we have. Then in a one-to-one benchmark, it's then really having the time to show it and benchmark it.
Thank you. Thank you, Fabrizio. There's a question from Varad. Varad, please go ahead. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. What I wanted to understand was because every installation or every system would be different. So what is the variation between the product that you sell and every installation of the product that happens? How the variation looks like?
Very good question. There's always been the trap of POCs and customization. Big companies like Uptake in New York, in Chicago, they just went, after huge investment for doing machinery management, they then went having big problems because every time it was customization rather than configuration. We write completely open standards, things from the OPC UA companion specs down to the German asset administration shells today. Since we have started later than the names I was saying before, we fully embraced the XML standards and auto configuration of the platform. It's a zero-code platform, and it uses Kubernetes and Docker to actually deploy anywhere and on any cloud platform. And it's mostly in a matter of hours, if not a couple of days, that you can configure it for, let's say, an electrolyzer setup, ultrasound medical machinery setup, robotic setup. So we're doing cross borders and cross sectors, tens of installations, configuring the platform in a couple of days max. So that's the big differentiator, and it's an empty system to be filled in very quickly with machine sensors, algos, many available in the platform, but many easily uploadable via Docker and a shared marketplace where you retain the rights and the IP of the algo. So if you are a third-party developer, we are not competitors. We are actually the distribution mechanism for your own algos, and that's giving us good satisfaction even commercially, because the best buyers are the existing providers of AI which need an infrastructure.
Thank you, Fabrizio. There's a last question. Let's take last question from Suresh. Please go ahead.
Fabrizio, clearly a step in the right direction. Good presentation. But my question is, how do you train these models? Because the constitutive relationships between the material properties and the components used in the field, that's a very weakly understood profile. And our experience was that if you land up replacing one part incorrectly, it kind of offsets the benefits that you probably would have gotten otherwise.
Yeah, if I understood well the question, I apologize if it's wrong, but it's about data scarcity and the specialization of the models. So first of all, we've got a very good layer of generative AI, because the big problem that it's out there in the industry is that they don't give you data, especially if it's wrong and error for data. So they give you the good ones, but not the bad ones. They either don't have them or they don't want to share them. So we're using very few data sets to generate using generative AI bigger data sets, in order not to go good or no good, but to have even classes and different degrees of classification. So that's how we actually get the data set. And then retraining is part of the ecosystem. We've got a full layer for importing massively data sets and get the algorithm retrained occasionally or programmatically when you need it. And it's a GitHub-like workflow where you approve things. So it's not Fabrizio or Ricardo which decide to retrain and to use XYZ data, but there's a full enterprise regulation and approval of all of this, because this becomes relevant when you have mission-critical OT infrastructure to support with AI.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Sorry, go ahead, Suresh.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
No, I think those were some really, really interesting questions. Thanks a lot, Judy, and Fabrizio. Thanks a lot for responding to these questions. The next presentation is EthAum's 3D, which provides CPQ solution with web-based 3D product visualization for home furnishing industry. And here we go.
My name is Peter Monar. I'm co-founder of EthAum's 3D. We provide cutting-edge 3D software solutions designed to revolutionize the furniture and housing manufacturing sectors. Selling complex products like a prefab house is not easy for manufacturers. Managing customization options can be complex and time-consuming, requiring detailed tracking and coordination. Also, exchanging 3D data from product configurators and CAD programs is difficult because the systems don't always work well together, which leads to mistakes and slow down production. Our team is on a mission. At EthAum, we're not just building cutting-edge 3D technology. We're on a mission to change the way furniture and housing manufacturing is done. EthAum's 3D solution is unique because it seamlessly integrates AI and 3D technology to create a comprehensive manufacturing platform, leading to significant improvements in production speed, cost efficiency, and material waste reduction. With our solution, we hit two birds in one stone. We accelerate the sales cycle by providing real-time 3D visualization of custom products, which automatic pricing updates as configuration change, and streamlining production by providing analytics and insights on customer preferences, trends, and sales performance, enabling manufacturers to make data-driven decisions about product offerings and inventory. The benefits are lead generation, increasing efficiency, and faster sales cycle. The platform includes AI-driven features such as demand forecasting and supply chain tracking, which are uncommon in typical CPQ solutions. EthAum's 3D provides statistics, analytics, and insight on customer preferences, trends, and sales performance, enabling manufacturers to make data-driven decisions about product offerings and inventory. This feature optimizes stock levels, reduces lead times, and cuts down costs related to supply chain inefficiencies. EthAum's 3D provides real-time 3D visualization of custom products with automatically pricing updates as configuration change. EthAum's 3D includes AI-driven inventory management that tracks materials in real time and predicts demand based on customer orders. This ensures manufacturers always have the right materials on hand, preventing stock shortages and overproduction. This feature links 3D product configuration with real-time data from manufacturing, logistics, and inventory systems. Customers can instantly view estimated production and shipping times during the configuration process, ensuring faster and more accurate order fulfillment. EthAum's 3D excels in handling complex, highly customizable products. The platform allows customers to configure products with multiple variables, dimension, materials, accessories, while ensuring that the configuration is feasible for production. Unlike many competitors, EthAum's 3D allows real-time integration with CAD and CAM systems, automatically generating production-ready files from customer configurations. How are we different? EthAum's 3D stands out in several key ways for competition in the market, such as manufacturability and real-time tracking, seamless ERP and CAD integration, AI supply chain and demand forecasting, modular expandable, multi-user editing, at least but not last, no specialized skill or coding knowledge are required to use. What our clients say? Our clients have reported 40% increase in production, operational cost dropped by 25%, sales increased by 50%, clients see a 30% reduction in material waste. At EthAum's 3D, we believe that technology has the power to transform industries. Our platform is designed not only to simplify complex manufacturing processes, but also to drive measurable value. Join us in our mission to redefine what's possible in the world of manufacturing. Let's build smarter, faster, and greener together.
If we have Peter and Natalie on the call to respond to your questions, jury members, please.
I have one question. Who is the target customer for this? And what is the market scalability compared to the product which is already available in various platforms who's manufacturing and selling it?
Peter, please go ahead. or Natalie?
Yeah, Peter, we can't hear you. I guess you muted yourself.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm here. So our main target is right now, because we came from the housing manufacturing sector, prefab housing manufacturing companies and furniture manufacturing companies, because we have so many connections there and we have a huge background and connection in this industry. Then the target customers, I would say Natalie can speak about a little bit more detail about that.
Yeah, so basically we start, could you repeat your question? Sorry, I just want to hear it one more time.
No, I asked for it. Who is your target customer? Because
Okay.
the similar kind of application available in major manufacturing companies to the bulk consumers, and based on the market value and market trend and the need of the hour, they can choose and select to forward it to the manufacturing industry to deliver it as they want, as a bulk and mass producer or product dealers. How you segmented? It is for the people or it's for the mass procurement agencies?
Yeah, so good question. Thank you. Thank you for repeating yourself. So basically, we focus on architecture, real estate developers, as well as product housing manufacturers, leveraging our partner, in our networking ecosystem, given that Peter and the whole team, we've been in this industry for more than 15 years. So we are also thinking on basically reaching out to advertising agencies and marketing agencies, but our premier target customer is real estate and housing product manufacturers.
Thank you,
Did
Natalie.
I answer your question? Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Sure.
Thank you.
Any other question for EthAum 3D?
Sorry, quick one. I didn't get, what is your USP and what is your differentiation compared to the other people, into the same field?
Sure. So, for example, if you take one of our customers, one of our competitors, Thrikit, we stand out with our direct CAD integration. So we have AI-driven inventory management and really multi-user collaboration. So by making it really customizable in comparison to all the existing competitors in the market, plus our AI-powered supply chain optimization really stands out with the real-time customization and the way we basically provide the as I've already mentioned, the inventory management. So that's what makes us unique.
Thank you, Natalie. The next one is Cube Plus, which offers smart solar energy and microwave magnetic powered furniture. And again, if you have more questions for other startups that presented previously, please put your questions in the Zoom chat. Here we go.
Hello, I'm Mariam, founder and CTO of Q Plus company. Our mission is to provide solutions for smart city challenges by developing clean and smart energy solutions for urban furniture. By 2050, 68% of global population will live in cities, but many cities are still lack of the smart infrastructure needed. We are facing some problem in this field by dependence on traditional energy sources in cities, and traditional furniture are without any facilities for users. Cities have weak digital connectivity and inadequate access to charging stations. Create a smart infrastructure have high cost for urban management. We provide some solution for a smart urban furniture by reducing dependence on traditional energy sources in the cities, creating a smart hub without relying on urban infrastructure. We provide advanced performance and unique design. We create income and cost saving for urban management. Our technology generates uninterrupted clean energy for urban furniture by 3 methods: solar system, kinetic system, and microwave magnetic system. Our technology, our innovation is microwave magnetic system, can generate clean energy without dependence on sunlight. Its patent is unpending. This page shows our product with details. It can provide electric clean energy by 3 methods. and it provides some facilities for users by USB charging, wireless charging, internet, lighting at night, and etc. Total available market for smart urban furniture by the next 5 years is 2.6 billion euros, and Cube Plus is going to reach to the 10 million euros by next 5 years. Our ideal customers are the places with the high traffic of users, such as hospitals, universities, municipalities, shopping centers, airports, and prominent brands with the advertising purpose. Because our product brings some benefits for them by energy efficiency, reduce the cost, create income, and audience attraction. We are completely different in this market with the other competitors by create energy through 3 methods, not only 1 method. It means without any dependence on sunlight. Therefore, we can use our product for indoor and outdoor together. Our business model based in B2B. We have multiple revenue streams by product sales, product rent, product sales plus, and technology license sales. We have achieved significant traction. For instance, we have been selected as a 100 startup for Nordic PropTech. We won gold medals in the exhibition of inventors in Switzerland, and we won some certificates and other medals in the different competitions in the world. We have been supported by some organizations and accelerators in the world, such as Business Finland, Auto University, Commercialization Reactor, and etc. We have practical team and cohesive team. Majid and I, both of us, are founders. I work as a CTO and Majid works as a CEO. With the high experience in the field of new energy and urban furniture design, we have different advisors with the different expertise, such as marketing, business development, finance and funding, and clean energy. We are looking for an investor to lead our pre-seed round. We have raised $100K so far and looking for $250K. Thank you for your attention and listening to me.
Okay, we have Mariam on the call to respond to your questions. Please, questions for Mariam.
Hi, Mariam. Since it's a product, can you just brief more on the product? Because it's, your scalable is fine. Since you are pitching in product, we need more detail about the product actually. So it is a single slide. We don't understand what exactly you are proposing it. Can you
okay. You need more details about my product, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are developing a smart energy solution for urban furniture. We generate and create clean and smart electricity energy for urban furniture by 3 methods: kinetic systems, microwave magnetic systems, and solar systems. And our customers can choose the methods for create energy.
There's a question from Alan on the chat. Can a person sit when there's a panel on top of it? Please respond to that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just extend the same question because
it doesn't matter.
Senthil was right.
Yeah.
We do not understand what the product and what are the real applications. Can you just give us an example of like where your product is being installed, how this really brings in? What you're really telling us is that you have come up with a good patented solution where you just do not use a solar, you also use a kinetic, you also use electromechanical. So it's a combination of 3 different forms of clean energies.
Yes.
But how do you really plan to use it? Like,
okay, it depends on our customer. It depends on our customer which one they want to use. For example, if they want to use for outdoor, we can put the solar system for them. If they want to for the indoor, we can remove the solar system for them. It means we can generate electrical energy by 3 methods separately without any dependence. And
so, Mariam, I think the question is, what is the use of the bench? And I think the response is that, yes, you can also sit on this while charging your devices.
Yes, it is because we generate clean energy for charging phones, laptops, and tablets for users. Okay. And it has the other facilities for cities and users like lighting at night, Wi-Fi, and with a unique design for the cities.
Thank you, Mariam. Let's take more questions from the chat section. Moving on to the next presentation, Mehravin, which offers customized orthopedic wearables for enhanced recovery and mobility. Here we go.
Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Aziz Argani, founder and CEO of Mehravin. At Mehravin, we provide personalized patient-specific medical solutions and devices. Today, I'm excited to share how our advanced technology is improving care quality and patient outcomes. Healthcare faces a persistent challenge. Every patient is unique, yet most medical devices are mass-produced. This lack of personalization can result in poorly fitting implants and extended recovery times. What's needed are solutions that adapt individual medical needs. At Mehravin, we address these through our three core brands: Z-Bone for custom surgical solutions and implants, Z-Band for rehabilitation devices, and Z-Lab for consulting and training. We offer a complete end-to-end approach from design to production, ensuring tailored solutions for healthcare providers and patients alike. Z-Bone delivers custom implants for orthopedic and craniomaxillofacial surgeries. Our implants feature microarchitected structures that mimic bone properties, improving osseoinduction and osseointegration. With digital planning and surgical guides, we enhance surgical accuracy and reduce operating time, leading to faster recovery and better outcomes for patients. Our process starts by collecting patient imaging data, then modeling and designing custom devices. After precision 3D printing, the devices are functionalized and prepared for surgery. This end-to-end approach guarantees precision and patient-specific care. Z-Band provides rehabilitation aids like splints, prosthetics, and insoles for both humans and animals. Made from lightweight, waterproof materials, Z-Band devices offer comfort and faster wound healing. Using 3D scanning and digital modeling, we create precise custom fits for each patient, streamlining production and improving the recovery experience. Z-Lab offers consulting, training, and technology integration for healthcare providers. We equip hospitals and clinics with the tools needed to adopt patient-specific treatments, ensuring seamless integration of our software and hardware solutions into existing infrastructures. For healthcare providers, our solutions mean more accurate surgeries, better patient outcomes, and fewer complications. For patients, we offer greater comfort, faster recovery, and improved aesthetics. Institutions partnering with Mehravin gain access to advanced technologies that give them a competitive edge. What sets us apart is our technology. From 3D printing and AI to micro-architected implant designs, our solutions are engineered for precision and durability. With surface functionalization, our implants bond with bone faster and more securely. Our material science expertise and patents under review showcase our leadership in personalized healthcare. Mehravin stands out by providing a holistic approach covering both surgical and rehabilitation needs across human and veterinary healthcare. We handle everything from design to manufacturing, ensuring quality at every stage. Behind Mehravin is a dedicated team led by myself, along with industry experts like Fatemeh Zarei, Helia Banakar, and Arya Qadamkhair, all committed to delivering personalized advanced healthcare solutions. Thank you for your attention. At Mehravin, we're committed to driving innovation in personalized care. We look forward to partnering with you to push the boundaries of medical technology and improve healthcare together.
Okay, we have Dr. Aziz to respond to your questions. Judy, please.
Hi, Aziz. The product is really impressive, and leaving the lab part, remaining two is actually promising. Number one. Number two, as of now, what is your market cap? Or you are just pitching in? This only in a stage of idea. Which stage you are in?
Okay, thank you, Hoy, and thank you for feedback we are these days.
Yeah, go ahead, Aziz.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. These days, we are in the process of serving our solutions to top experts in the field, surgeons and rehabilitation experts, as well as orthopedic clinics, and we are gathering their feedback to publish.
Oh, I think there was another question from Andy.
Yeah, it was just, I really like the idea, and I'm trying to work out this subsequent revenue model. Is the intent to put 3D printers in hospitals, for instance, or have a centralized manufacturing?
Can you please repeat it? The connection is lost.
Okay. I was asking about the subsequent revenue model. Is the intent to have centralized production of parts for people, or is it to distribute production into the end users, such as at the hospitals? I'll write the question.
Aziz, probably you can turn off the video. I think
there's between you a stream. Sorry?
I think there's network connection on your side, so probably you can turn off the video.
Yes.
And we will write the question in the chat section so that you can respond there. Okay.
Okay.
And I believe there are
now
more
it's
questions for Meravin. Yeah, please go ahead now. Let's try now.
Okay. Our revenue stream is based on direct sales and partnering
Aziz, let's take that in the chat section. I think you are not audible. Okay. Okay, Dr. Aziz. Next presentation is Formula Square, which is decentralizing motorsport industry for enhanced edutainment applications. And here we go.
Hi, everyone. We are Formula Square. My name is Edward, the co-founder and COO of Formula Square. Our founding team consists of experienced entrepreneurs with backgrounds in engineering and finance. We have been running technology-related businesses for over 10 years. So, why did we come up with the idea of forming Formula Square? Because, as you all know, F1 is awesome, but it has many constraints. It's risky to drive, you need to block roads for racing events, and it's super expensive for both individuals and corporate sponsors. Traditional motorsports also face challenges in engaging the younger generation. Additionally, there is a significant demand for STEAM education in many cities, particularly for those eager to nurture the younger generation with knowledge of technology applications. That's why we created Formula Square. We aim to transform traditional motorsports and build a new generation of educational racing ecosystems that allow the general public to join us. We will position ourselves as a luxury yet affordable experience. As you can see, we have already developed our own version of racing. You can easily go racing through our system powered by 5G or Wi-Fi signals. You drive the car using our gaming chairs with gears 1 through 5, just like a real car, or even battle through your mobile phone at your fingertips. We are essentially bridging the gap between traditional motorsports and mobile gaming. Here are some of our track records for both indoor and outdoor pop-up events, including promotions for the World Rally last year, 5G promotions for Singtel in Singapore and Smartone in Hong Kong, and crossover events with Japanese animation like Cyber Formula and EVA Racing. Recently, we also conducted a STEAM Experience Day through our Formula Square Academy to support the STEAM education market. As you can see, the market cap of F1 is approximately $17 billion, which represents a significant opportunity for us. We are well positioned to capitalize on the growth momentum in our target market segments, including STEAM education, gaming, and Web3. Our revenue streams will come from racing games, product sales, sponsorships, and more. Now, let me outline our go-to-market strategy for success. We have already established a solid foundation, and moving forward, we plan to build our distribution network either independently or through partnerships, joint ventures, or franchising. In the next 2 years, we will accelerate the development of our product portfolio, including racing cars and other branded products. Meanwhile, we'll continue to develop autonomous driving technology using our RV cars on our racing tracks. In the near future, you can expect to see AI racing battles on our platform. Also, we aim to connect with various KOL, celebrities, and professional racers to help us build a vibrant racing community. We will leverage our upcoming Web 2 and Web 3 infrastructure to allow the community to enjoy not only racing games, but also the sharing of cash benefits and rewards. To broaden our revenue streams and expedite market penetration, we will develop more virtual tools for both learning and gaming. To reduce costs associated with running pop-up events, we plan to adopt more portable racing tracks and gaming kits. Ultimately, we aim to extend our racing experiences to the sky and sea. That concludes our presentation for today. We welcome potential business partners to join us on this exciting journey. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Formula Square. We have Edward on the call to respond to your questions. Julie, please. Please feel free to unmute yourself, and you may also be seeing a poll on your screen.
May I go first?
Please,
So thank you. I mean, is it, maybe I didn't understand the product completely. Is it an e-game?
Hi, thank you for your question. Actually, there's a real car. So in before, we called it as teleoperate driving. That would be using the 5G network. Basically, you control it far away from the scale car. So the driver is not in the car. Not the driver. The racer is not inside the car. For example, the driver could be at any center in the worldwide. At the moment, we got the game in Abu Dhabi, and everyone can through the Wi-Fi, the 5G network, to control that car there. So we try this platform is not our USP is not focused on the 20 professional racer. On the other side, we try to build this platform is for all the audience, for the rest of the audience who want to be the professional one. At the same time, we got the engineer background, and we put the innovation and also the education and entertainment, everything inside this platform. So you can see that we have the participation instead of the exhibition for everyone to join. At the moment, we are in Hong Kong. Has been serving for different schools, like already 100 perimeter school in Hong Kong. So we have done a sample test 2 years ago in Singapore during the pandemics. So you can see if now we got a racing game is coming up on this Sunday, maybe next month, probably we can use the 5G network to do the practicing there. And also in the future, we're going to build our own car, so everyone can build their team with their family or their colleagues or their friends. They will have their own car manufactured by themselves.
Edward, let's see if we have responded to Ravi's question well. Ravi, did you get an answer?
Yeah, I think, I got the hang of it, that they're basically trying to merge the virtual with the
virtual and physical car. Yeah.
With the physical car. And I'm just struggling to sort of understand the real use case scenarios, or, what is the real demand. Again, I understand that from an educational point of view, that somebody who really wants to understand the track could really use it. But for a general mass market, how is it applicable?
Okay, we got experience like last year. We're working with the Worldwide. We are one of the partnership with FIA. So you can see that that would be like a 15 top player playing there, and everyone come to join that. But at the same time, we can build another small area to have a partnership with them, so we can let everyone, they can also have the real racer experience for that.
So essentially, more cost efficient and compact F1 racing for the gaming enthusiast. I see Brendan has a question. Brendan, please go ahead.
Yeah, my question might be a little bit different here. I'm very interested in this technology, but I'm interested in it from a different perspective, that being more other applications outside of entertainment. I'm very curious if you've made any or had any thoughts about how you could apply this in other markets and maybe broaden your market appeal.
Okay, that's a very good question, because actually we are one of the tech company in Cyberport, Hong Kong, and we put this one in the commercial one first, and then now we put this back to the educational. And also you can imagine if we are in the construction center, that would be like we call that is a teleoperated driving, can control separate device in different situation. Yeah, that would be something, because we've been working out for the Hong Kong government, and we try to adopt this one. Basically, that would be that would be like an open area in Hong Kong coming soon, maybe in the next middle of year, so we can put our solution with the construction area now.
Thank you, Edward. And these are all the presentations. Now I would request our jury members to provide their thoughts on the startups, their feedback on the startup, probably talk about one or two startups that stood out from your perspective. And if I may start with Brendan, because I see him on the screen. Brendan, what are the two startups that stood out from your perspective?
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about that question. Shoot, I got to go through my notes, actually. This last one was really interesting because I just see a lot of possibilities outside, especially with markets where you have challenges with labor. I could see that technology could be expanded quite a bit. And there's another one. I've got to look through my notes here. So
no worries. We can come back to you later. Ravi, would you like to go next, please?
Yeah, sure. I honestly liked EthAum's a lot. And then I also like the Fidelity, what's the name?
Fidelity, yeah.
Yes. And the Smart IR. These were my top three picks. Cube Plus is also the priorities. Yeah. One of the interesting ones. I don't understand the formula square. I mean, it looks to be a very niche solution, but I really don't understand the applicability, and I don't come from this market, so can't really comment on this though.
No worries, no worries. Thanks a lot, Ravi. And I could see your expressions when Fidelity presentation was going on. So I was expecting this. Thanks a lot, Ravi. Andy, please go ahead.
I'm interested in all of the presentations, but the two that stuck out to me, EthAum's also. I see both the need and the revenue path for that quite clearly. Also, I would say My Way. That solution, I've seen it in practice, and I think first blush, I think they have a good solution there.
Right. And I think because you come from the semiconductor industry, you can see how challenging this is for the semiconductor industry, and that the application could be really interesting in that industry. Thanks a lot, Andy, for your feedback. Balachandran?
Yeah, everyone presented well. I appreciate those people's interest for the startups. There are related to my subject and out of my subject, I picked three. One is AC3D, which is similar solution where I can able to see there in UAE, and N-Smart, which is actually not directly, but it is our scope for energy and IoT within our business profile. And the third one is Meravin, which I feel like it is actually a good idea, and how they are going to scale it, how they are going to make it, that we have to think about it. And yeah, rest of all also that approached well demanded.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I see Brendan has raised his hand. Brendan, please go ahead.
Yeah, so InSmart was also one that I found quite interesting. Definitely in my space and an area that I spend a lot of time in these days.
Right.
I also thought Fantasy had it was a really interesting product and really interesting approach. Their go-to-market approach I thought was quite smart. So yeah, that one, and I got a little too excited with Formula Square. That one, and I just saw all kinds of applications for that. So
Right. Probably you need to connect with that word and have fun brainstorming different kind of applications, right? But yeah, and smart definitely fits very well into your sector in your roles and responsibilities. So thanks a lot, Brendan, for that. Who wants to go next? Alan, please go ahead.
Yeah, so first of all, I would like to thank all of the smart startup for a great presentation today and all the effort putting in. For me, I have two projects that it seems to stood up. Is Smart IR and Aquaform. Yeah, Smart IR, I definitely see relevancy especially in my industry, for the energy side. Definitely can explore further. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Alan. I think that's very, very interesting feedback. Den, please go ahead.
Well done, everyone. It is great that you presented, and best of luck in all your beginnings. As my take is Smart IR, which is in the field that I'm currently in, and I see a potential, a huge impact, a huge value. Definitely, there are so many challenges along as the privacy, as many challenges, but they're all can be dealt with, and definitely that is something that dragged my attention to.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Dan. Again, all the jury members really appreciate your time. Your feedback, your questions are extremely valuable for these startups, because the startups will be able to think more about their messaging, about their value proposition. They'll be able to come back with a better strategy based on your feedback, based on your assessment. So really, really appreciate that. Your time is extremely valuable, and we really appreciate your presence today. Thanks to the startups, because obviously it's not easy to put in all the information within 4 minutes. Condensing your value proposition, your traction, your solution, your technology, your team, everything in 4 minutes is just extremely hard. And these startups have done really well with that. So kudos to them. I'm sure that we need to improve a lot, and with jury's feedback, we will do that in the next couple of months, and we'll come back with even better messaging and go-to-market product roadmap strategies in front of you. Again, thanks everybody for joining in today. Thanks everybody, including audience, and we'll reconnect soon. Yeah. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.